Okay, so it seems like we are back again with the Saba situation. Now, if you guys don't know, Saba's been on hiatus, and obviously she explained fully as to why she's been on hiatus with her whole chronic illness stuff, which obviously sucks. And I hope things do improve a little bit in the future, so that she can eventually come back. Sorry, and things can get better, right? But for now, obviously, there's been a lot of people trying to take advantage of Saba and her kind of likeness whenever it comes to social media. And I mentioned it a little bit in the last video, the one that we covered about Fillion and an impersonator about her. But we have been covering this account for quite a while now on TikTok called Sameko.Saba, which continues. And they have still been doing this, and they have still been going on. And it gets even more concerning because, as you can see here, they are currently live doing their average live stream. As I said, lots of people have pointed out that they are accepting gifts, accepting different things, sometimes even doing locked live streams where you have to pay to get into these live streams. Oh, they just went, they just ended their live stream. That's funny. Okay. So yeah, obviously, they were live, but essentially, yeah, there's this whole thing of they kind of just like make money off of people gifting to them, thinking that they're the real Sameko Saba, and also people paying to get into VODs, which, by the way, are all publicly available on the Sameko Saba YouTube channel, right? You can go to the Sameko Saba YouTube channel and just watch it, right? They even put a link to the actual official channel here, so you can see, right? These are all the VODs that they're just playing back, right? So you can go and watch any of these, and you can also pick which one you want to watch instead of having to, go onto TikTok Live and hope it's a game that you want to see, right? So again, if you're watching those streams, you can watch these instead, and it will help Saba directly, of course. But what has kind of concerned me is obviously the last video we made on this, we can see it's had around about 30,000 followers, but it seems like it's picked up pretty massively since then, and they've actually grown a bigger audience despite the videos and stuff that we have made on it and the awareness that has been kind of spread around about this account, right? Because it is now at 43.9 thousand followers. Now, obviously, I made this video a month ago, right? In 1 month's time, it has managed to gain over 13.9 thousand followers, which obviously is pretty concerning for a lot of people that have been paying and trying to talk and trying to get the attention of Sameko Saba, when we know in actual fact it is not the real Sameko Saba. It is a fake one. It is not real, and a lot of people now are believing it's real because of the amount of followers it has now, right? And that's where it starts to get into concerning territories, because of course, one of the big factors whenever it comes to legitimizing an account or making sure that this is the correct account, well, in actual fact, it is the followers, right? And if they do gain a lot of followers, up to 50,000 almost that they've almost got, people are going to start to think that it's legitimate, because it would be understandable that Saba maybe has like a less following on TikTok, but still has quite a lot of followers, right? But it's not her. That is the thing. It is not her. It is not her doing this. It is someone that has been re-uploading it. And obviously the account now looks more legitimate now that, they have a couple more followers, which I think is pretty crazy, right? And a lot of people do think that, this is, it's an official account or whatever. You can see people are questioning it, saying, is this an official account? Which of course it is not. And there's been a lot of people as well, which has also been concerning, because I recently made a short on Sameko Saba and everything that's been going on with that on YouTube Shorts, and I was getting a lot of comments saying that she was back and that she was live streaming on TikTok and that she was doing this. She's not, right? I think it's just to make that very, very clear, she is not live on TikTok. She's not doing anything live. They are just playing replayed VODs onto these onto this account, and that's about it, right? And of course, if this was like some kind of clip account and maybe they were replaying VODs or whatever for people to enjoy and watch on a live stream TikTok format, then I could maybe understand it. But it seems like that just isn't the case here. It just seems like they're trying to farm gifts and essentially money from other people that don't know that this isn't the real Sameko Saba, right? And obviously, there's been a lot of comments, previously in terms of, everything that's been going on with this situation. Saying just let her rest, saying damn, can't these people leave her alone, saying another example as to why my faith in humanity is fickle and fleeting. They leave her alone. I'm so grateful as she reached out. People need to be more cordial and leave her alone. So yeah, obviously it just sucks, right? Again, there hasn't been any kind of response from Saba in the sense of we haven't seen any action taken against this account. And again, it is also one of these things that kind of suck too, because we know that she is struggling with this whole chronic illness thing, right? Her attention isn't on social media right now. She isn't scrolling through social media making sure that there isn't any accounts pretending to be her, because she is struggling with her own issues right now personally, right? So it does also kind of suck that this is the case of they're taking advantage of the fact that she is ill and the fact that she cannot kind of what do you call it, like take action against this currently, because she's got, as I said, bigger things to kind of deal with right now, that they can just continue and do this and grow and kind of use her name to grow this account and make it seem more legitimate, so that more people then follow, more people then sub, more people then gift more money to this person who obviously isn't Sameko Saba. So yeah, obviously it's sad. It's very sad to see, and of course lots of people have been interacting with the post too, which of course also makes the account look more legitimate when we know that it isn't, right? We know that it is fake, and we know that the fact of the last screenshot, if you guys remember, I think we covered it in this video, yeah, here, right? You can see, where is it? Oh my god, where did it go? This screenshot saying games just playing live event, $1.99 USD to watch the stream. Saba would never do that, right? Saba would not do that, and obviously if anybody still has kind of concerns about whether it is real or not, there's just no way that she'd be charging $1.99 for a registration to watch a live event of a VOD, just essentially just replaying something that she's already done for free, right? She just wouldn't do that. That's just something that she doesn't do. So again, I do find that kind of concerning, and I find it concerning to see the amount of people that do believe it, right? But of course, I don't blame them at the same time, right? Because they have built up this amount of viewership, this amount of followers, this amount of kind of rapport on TikTok, that now people are starting to believe it's real and starting to try to integrate it into things and saying, she's back and she's back on TikTok, she's live streaming, which isn't the case, right? And it does need to stop, right? But again, what can we do about it? Nothing really, apart from just spread the kind of awareness, because I was very, very concerned about because I was getting so many YouTube comments saying like, hey, she's back on TikTok, by the way, don't you know? Which obviously that's not true. It's not real. It's not her. So just be aware of that, right? This isn't exactly anything to say like, oh, let's take down the account or whatever, but just be like, wary that this isn't an official source or whatever, and she isn't back or anything like that. So yeah, if you guys think that she's back and that she's just streaming exclusively on TikTok, that is not the case. It is just old VODs and videos and whatever. So just keep an eye out, right? And that's all you can really do. So yeah, I mean, that is essentially all there is with this situation. I just kind of wanted to cover it because, again, as I said, it looks like it's getting more concerning with the amount of followers and things that have been growing. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Also, go to GameStop, use my code Kazo, get 10% off. Again, we've got a ton of really cool stuff over there. Definitely recommend checking it out. And yeah, see you guys in the next one. That's all. See ya.